today kuvarume chete handitika I don't want you to just take it like that. No, we're going to be talking about how also women can also take note or rather avoid these other men that can also lead to the situation my face.
Saka ava izvi ndezve couples vari married ndizvo.
Nemasimbuzi acho
vari marriage
so that you manage your expectations kuti chichi chinozoitika pamarriage. So very important. Okay, the Bible says in Proverbs 5 verse 15, it says that drink water from your own cistern. In one and your own. So the Bible is very clear when it comes to the principle of fidelity. Kachiti the principle of fidelity and we are talking about the principle of monogamy in marriage. Though nowadays there's polyandry, then there is also open relationships. We are in an open relationship. You know, it's people that are trying now to come up with new things so that they suit you. And we're in an open relationship. So I'm going to know that. It's also we believe in monogamy. That's what the Bible teaches, monogamy. So I'm going to fight tooth and nail so that we stay monogamous people, or we stay in monogamous relationships. Okay, so the Bible is very clear. Then number one, Vikendi, these are the people that you need to avoid if you're a man. By the way, ladies, if you're listening, please take my number. I'm going to send you my notes actually, and I want you to forward those notes to your husband. And that's notes.
Yes.
Number one, this is the woman that you must avoid if you're not going to cheat on your wife is a husband. Number one, a woman that looks like your wife.
You
know, Viken, type yake. I want to tell the truth. Whether you are a pastor, bishop, apostle, you have your own type that you prefer. So be true to yourself. Because this is my type. So can I type yake avoid such people because you are likely to fall for that person because they look like your wife, because there's things that they have that are in your wife. So avoid someone that looks like your wife. And you wonder where is this coming from? It's because you didn't take heed of this warning. Avoid the woman who looks like your wife. Can't you avoid it? But approach with care. Because
I shouldn't get too comfortable to a space where I'm too familiar, because then it will feel like home.
So it applies to hairstyles, if you see such a person, you are likely to fall for that person. Because whatever attracted you, that's in your wife, it's also in that other person. So you have to be very careful. Then woman number two, I always talk about this weekend, your wife's sister. She is not the problem. By the way, I'm not trying to say to no, they're actually the victims. In most cases, they're actually the victims. But they are most likely to be the victims because it's something that we grew up or we socialize like that. Something men of justify to my face to exactly. So you must avoid your wife's sister. Don't be left in the same room with your wife's sister, because whatever is in your wife, it is also found in your wife's in the sister in my work.
Sitting room
it was Joseph. Because you know what, Vicky,
see what my places maybe as women as well,
in fact, is the oldest form of cheating. Though it's justified, but it's actually cheating in a way. It's I call it the oldest form of cheating. Cannot half $1 for two. $1 for two. Come on.
Yeah.
And why should you avoid her? Because whatever is in your wife is also in her. In the original replacement party, original replacement part. So you've got to run away from that. You've got to run away from that. Then the third woman that you must avoid is your workmate. Your workmate. Weekend, you're not there last week. Erica.
Yeah, I saw a glimpse of it on
Yeah.
on Facebook. You were live.
Yes, the work spouse.
Yes.
Talk about the work spouse. And danger as well. The person that you work with, share my intimate stories. You then begin to vent out, and before you know it, you are connected emotionally, and then the relationship will then progress, and it gets physical, and before you know it, you are now so tight. Saka, it's very important for you to watch out for that. Watch out for that. Let's say boundaries. I spoke about this last week. Then the fourth woman that you must avoid at all costs is the hiker. The hiker. Vatinopama lifts. Varume.
This is funny. Oh, the hiker.
Yes. You know, weekend varume tine moyo munyoro tinonzwa tsitsi. Vana vakaisa kunzwa tsitsi dzavanadzo so. Wabona kana musikana chimisa lift soka akasamirirwa antuti ndakumirwa bhozi madhamu varimo mumota imomo ende zvechowari kana madhamu asipo varume vanopa malifts vanani vasikana mahikers munhu atori desperate ada kuenda kutauni handiti but varume
ndoda kana haika achiluka
ende pane imwe zuva ranokutarisana naro so haika handiti risine nekuti akuda kungomupa lift chete be careful because haika kuti amirwe nemota pane kastanzi kaanoita pane zuva raanokupa so you have to be very very careful, you know. Varume vazhinji we are good Samaritans. But Bambata apatombura kuti good Samaritan kutotiza because kana kubatsira tinakamuka kubatsira katina kuzo weekend kekuti even chero kwatinenge chifamba kwatinenge tiri tikangoona munhu kadzi achitinetseka, you know, we want to come in and give support.
Ende vanobatsira varume.
Vanobatsira zvokuti but kazhinji kacho manje kubatsira ikoko kunozopedzisira kwaita progress into a relationship if we are not careful, if we do not have boundaries. So some of the boundaries to talk about are kana uchipa munhu lift and sutaura kuti usape munhu lift. I don't want to be misquoted because there are people that will then say pastor Simba zvivharisa zvokupana vanhu malifts. We are saying that you must have your boundaries clear. Kuti kana ndapa munhu lift ngaagare kusit yekubheki iyi yepafriend apa ndeyamama ndeyamadam nemo madam mupota muchimbosiya kuti ma-makeup kits twenyu kufront kuti zvizikanwe
vanongozvisudurudzanwa
kana mapumps kana timaboots uchichi mungotosiya kufront ikoko unogona kuona zvapfekerwa bheki. But I'm just saying, you know, with hikers we have to be very careful because if you are going to give someone a lift from Harare to Bulawayo mungori two chero muri vana bishop mamuri vana apostle zvinogona kuzotendera nepamwe. Remember munhu tiri vanhu venyama hatisingirosi, especially isusu ma-men of God weekend tiri ma-men of God hatisi isusu ma-angels of God. Saka tichine flesh, and if you are not deliberate about setting these boundaries you will fall. So it's very important for us to take note of that. Then number 5, the woman that you must avoid. I'm talking to gents. Mudzimai kana uchiteerera nhasi, please at me, wondudza zita rako, marital status, and I'll send you the notes so that you can send your boyfriend or your husband. So number 5 woman that you must avoid at all costs, or that you must be worried about, is that Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok girl. I'm not as asking about Instagram, TikTok. I suppose they're innocent in their postings, nechi, but you have to be, you know, careful. Because mama pictures that they show them, come get me pictures. I'm ready to mingle. Come get me. So it was really good.
I'm available. I'm available.
So when it comes to that, play it safe. Don't go into my DMs and all that. Because the moment you start DMing each other, then there's disaster pending there. So it's very important for you to be very careful. Because some of these people, some of these women are just catfishing. I think I did speak about catfishing some time ago. What they are posting is not what they are. What they look like is not what they are. So you then fall for that. TikTok. So it's very important for you. By the way, I'm not saying these two women musa posters and post type, but I'm just saying to men, don't fall in love simply because you saw a nice picture of this person and you fall in love with that picture. It's called catfishing.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to take a musical break. We're also live, by the way, on Facebook. You can join the conversation. Men, run away from these 9 women if you don't want to cheat on your wife. That's gotta avoid that. Gotta I'm strong. I'll speak in tongues. Men of God. Joseph Okamanya. Wakamanya. Joseph Okamanya. That's David Agatikan.
I've been fine, I've been sad, I've been foolish, I've been greedy and selfish too. Been an out of the dungeon too. Tell me what me would I do? Caught up in the capital too. Tell me what me and can do. Just stress, no rest, I'm not golden. Inclined like this stress, just mess them around and let your joy mess.
Almost not just like there. Almost some pictures there. Just like there. Just like that's one of the weekend I got to go with. Yes, beautiful man. That's it.
Forgive me if I ever use my voice in the wrong way. Bless me and beautify my voice, more make it touch my heart. Bless my parents. Please, Lord. Make everybody around me and everybody who know me and everybody who has been in my life benefit from my voice. Don't get it twisted. I've been a victim. I've been evicted. Maybe been rejected. But
Oh, yeah, boy. Poptain, hot to tune this one. So why put yourself in that situation? You know, deliver me from evil, lead me not into temptation, lead yourself not into temptation. Gotta avoid that. Pastor Siva. Any start from sounding good all the time, relationship goals. We're also live on Facebook. You can join the conversation with our love coach, Pastor Siva. I am Vika and Mandamini, Abi Nanko Sazana, Mercedes. Hey, tomorrow. So, men, run away from these 9 women if you don't want to cheat on your wife.
Chapter number 6, Vikendi. Number 6 is your house helper. Your house helper. And the Kashinji Kashu, you know. And you know, I feel sorry for these people because they are innocent many times. They are innocent. It's just that they are victims of misguided husbands. The ones who acquire and then they abuse them. So it's important for you as a man to be very careful when you're dealing with your house helper. It's important for you to see them
relationship.
It's important for you to leave it to your wife to do that. And even when it comes to even cooking, we all know that the way to a man's heart is through food. So it's important for you, you know, you have to be hands-on, because a different person, we don't know. Final touches are that is the psychological way yokubatsira murume wako kuti azive kuti aya mukadzi wangu is also, you know, doing something for me. And I believe kuti varume futi vanofana kubika ufuri kubikira madzimai avo. So don't just say kuti anza pastor vari kuti sofa kubikirwa chete. but I'm that kind of a person. I'm a modern husband.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Pastor Glory, confirm please. Wow, Daddy's day.
Yes. So is that woman the house helper? Then number 7 is the woman that your wife has warned you about. Madzimai vanozivana.
Atinoona.
Munotonyatsoona kuti sister avoka, she's getting close to my husband. And isi varume because nedzungu nekusaona and hatisitomboziona kana but mudzimai wakanenge atozviona kuti this person I don't trust her. So please be careful when you're around this person. And isi varume ngatinzwei. I'm one person that teaches the principle you're taught accepting your partner's influence. And it's in that area where you need to accept the influence of your partner. Be careful. But you know you're doing it with a father's heart and you don't know the sister ever fungachi. And it's your wife who then picks that. So listen to your wives. It's very important. Then the number 8 woman that you must also be wary of as a man if you're not going to cheat on your husband is your work subordinate. Kachit work subordinate, tuti very passive pako. You probably you are their boss and you very passive. So it's very important for you to be very aware. This can probably end up more than a professional relationship because that person are no sense under you. They show you respect, and a lot of men then confuse that respect with love. The way this person is respecting me, they love me, you know. So in the partner challenge, so respect. Don't take it as if they are falling for you or they want you or they want to be in a relationship with you.
I'm just being kind and respectful. They can actually take it the wrong way. I mean,
especially my boss. So it's very important for you to be aware of that. And be very careful. They just want the peg that comes with your position. They just want the peg that comes with them being associated with you. They know they're just gold diggers. So you must avoid them at all costs. Then number 9, the last one, girls that frequent certain places. And I don't want to mention the places. Don't guys mention a suburb rain, kind of streets going and but you know, you and I know, good Jimmy, you know, and they all you're a man of steel. And avoid such places. We know the places. And we know that there are certain places which are not gara, like Tandarira. I'm not going to mention these are places like what, but we know those places. And if you see any girl Arimomo, be wary of that girl. Agenda I can. So you've got to be very careful. So you can't come to me and say, I'm struggling, I want to stop cheating, and I'm failing to stop cheating on my wife, but you find yourself in those places. Avoid certain places, also avoid certain people. You will continue to cheat as long as you hang around with your friend who's actually, you know, in the business of cheating on their wives. You end up like them. That's why they say birds of the same feathers, they fly together. Like,
you know, they want to control your friends or the people around you because they know you bad influence and you're gonna end up like that. I was a girlfriend, the next time you're also gonna bring yours.
Exactly. And they are so gifted in that because they are very strong when it comes to relational skills. Because of, like we always say, how they were raised, how they socialized. So they're very good at giving relationship advice. So it's important for you as a man to listen to them when they say that. It's also very important. But that's a very good point. Because X 2 minutes. You know how it is. Because 2 minutes, then mangwana, the kiss and makeup. So it's also very important to avoid your ex.
And then last message, you're saying, how about if the man is the subordinate, I had to begrudgingly leave a team I liked as a result of advancements from my female manager. So it was vice versa.
Yeah, you know, I salute that guy. I salute that guy. For the sake of your family, you then say, no, let me quit this job. I'll always find another job. I salute that guy. And I will pray for
That's
him.
not
that I
the
want
same
it better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's important to prioritize your family, Vikendi. The first priority is your family. Especially if we've done something good like
No,
that.
that's
It's
true.
very important. Again, Vikendi, as we conclude, please, couples, come to my WhatsApp. My number is 0773 000 000. Do the Sarako, do the Kwaunugara, like your town. And please, if you're in Harare, I want you on Saturday. We're going to have fun, games, and everything. Please get in touch with me.
Wonderful, gonna be there. Thank you so much, Pastor Simba, with relationship goals. We do this again next week, same time. Back with you tomorrow, right here on Star FM, the Morning Galaxy. I am Vika, and remember to pray, keep trusting God, keep believing tomorrow.